Hey, Zephyr. Why do you keep fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows, all the Danans I ever knew just accepted their lot in life as slaves. Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different. Even when you have no hope of winning, you keep on fighting. Why is that?
Come on, that's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a slave. That's all.
Better to die fighting for freedom than to live as a slave, huh?
Let me ask you a question, Alphen. What does it mean to you to not be a slave any longer?
I guess it means living a life not being ruled by the Renans, right?
But what about the Danans who died standing up to the Renans? Are they still slaves? Would they be truly free if all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's also a state of mind. Don't become my slave, Alphen. Normally, I don't pick on the weak.
Short lane Alpha!
I'll run you through! See ya! Don't go charging off like that!
Burning strike!
Guess we gotta roll with it. Still got some energy left?
Need you ask?
Glad to hear it. In that case, cover! I'm sure I can put this to use.
Rinwell, right? It's nice to meet you. Does that little white animal follow you everywhere?
He's not a little white animal. His name's Hootle, and he's a baby owl. Huh. And he's the only friend I have.
I'll take you all on!
Short lane Alpha! Not today!
One final push!
Right!
Give them all we got!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Pathetic! You're surrounded! Just stay calm!
Short lane Alpha!
By the power of water!
Stardust!
How's this?
Gemini
That is
Aqua!
coming!
Rising Wyvern! We did it!
By the... These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's
Heads
content.
right up!
Short lane Alpha!
We're in good form!
What's got you so worked up, Hootle? Is that?
Watch out! They know we're here!
Flying Zeugles, huh? This is going to get interesting.
They're nothing I haven't seen before.
Xion!
I'll shoot them down, you finish them off. Got it? Knock a flying enemy out of the sky, and it's as good as done.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
I never miss!
See ya!
Who wants to
Short
die
lane
next?
Alpha!
What was it those Zeugles were attacking just now? Is that?
What?
It's nothing.
I only helped because it was convenient. We couldn't have moved forward without clearing out those Zeugles. I don't know what's got you ticked off at me this time, but I suggest you keep your hands away from me.
No one asked you to help.
Rinwell, she healed its wounds. She's not trying to hurt it.
How can you be so...
look like they're talking to each other.
He's probably happy to see another owl. I don't think Hoodle's ever met one before. He might have been wondering if he was the only one. Oh. You just barely got to say hi.
At least we know it's out there. I'm sure we'll run into it again somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Right, Hoodle?
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Out of our way!
Sword Rain Alpha! I'm on! Slash! Swallow Blade!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
These are
Don't
all
take
you,
your eyes off
Xion!
the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Rising on!
Together, that wasn't even a problem. I'm always impressed how good of a shot you are, Xion.
What do you mean?
Just that all I'm good for is throwing myself at things with all my might. By comparison, your way is more... how do I put it? Precise.
It's not like I'm that good of a... Look, that's just how it is with guns. If you miss, it's a wasted bullet you can't get back.
Is that why you're always aiming to exploit enemies' weak spots?
I wouldn't say every shot is that deliberate, but that is part of it. For example, if I see a flying enemy, I'll often go for their wings. Also, if I see a jumping enemy without wings, I know they're an easy target because they can't get out of the way while in the air. In your case, I bet it's easier for you to deal with enemies that stay on the ground, right?
Definitely. Things that can fly circles around me are a real pain to deal with.
Exactly. It's important to keep your enemy's movements in check.
True. Although your shots have the added benefit of stunning enemies, so it's easier to swipe materials from them. It's really helped out.
It's nothing, really. As long as you keep doing your part when we fight, I'd say we're even.
What's that over there? Some kind of castle?
Yeah, one that belongs to a different lord than Balseph.
Right, that makes sense. You said there were 5 of them in all, right?
Right. We've still got a lot of work ahead of us.
Let me know if you're struggling. What are you staring for?
Do all Danon fighters look like you?
What, this getup? I pulled this number together from scrap and parts I salvaged throughout the years. Though now I'm feeling self-conscious, seeing how put together you seem to be.
Oh no, I was just curious. Did you fortify your right side more because that's your dominant side?
Partly, but mostly because my body's a little worse for wear after all these years fighting.
That makes sense.
So you take extra care to protect your dominant side with more armor. Smart.
Is fighting all you think about? All done. Come and eat.
All right, guys. Ready to go?
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
I take it we're heading through here, then?
Everything all right, Zephyr?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What is that? A ring?
It was my wife's.
Your wife? You never mentioned anything about being married.
That's surprising?
You said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, she was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed, and then she was gone. I'd always wanted to show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But...
Let's go.
What is this place, anyway? What's with these columns and steps?
No idea. I've never been here before either. Rena's convoy squads probably used it in the past.
I guess. It's definitely seen better days. You wouldn't know anything, would you, Xion?
Nope. And I'm not interested in learning either.
Actually, these are Danon ruins. See? You can tell by the way the columns are decorated and stuff. They're all old Danon designs.
Are you saying these things were built more than 300 years ago, then?
Yeah. I have no idea what they were used for, though.
It's amazing to think our ancestors were capable of making such structures. Hopefully there'll come a time when us Danans will be able to walk through here freely again.
That's exactly what you're fighting for, isn't it? Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Right.
Don't get careless!
Don't tell me! You're on! You picked the wrong fight! Swallow Blade!
Stay away from it!
Now primed and
You're
ready!
on!
Mega Ray!
Swallow Blade!
Do it!
Zero!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Everything's coming up, Zephyr! I'll take you all on!
There!
No!
Help this!
Raining
Mega
Slash!
Ray! By the power of one... Where are you going?
Sword Rain
Take
Alpha!
aim and blast it out of the sky!
Rising Wyvern!
Damn it!
What's wrong?
Nothing! Shion!
You're on!
I'll run you through!
Rising
See ya!
Wyvern! You're on! Swallow Blade!
I'll run you through!
Sword Rain
Help is
Alpha!
coming!
Rising It's over.
I can't believe this.
Want to take a break?
I think I'll read my book a little more.
I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go. This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Stardust! Talon! Rising Wyvern! You're on! This one's gonna be tough. You're on!
Don't go charging off like that!
Sword Rain Alpha! Stardust! Cannon! Rising Wyvern! You're on!
Damn it!
What's wrong?
Nothing! Focus on the fight! Another notch in the... The old belt.
Keep them coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Castle! This one's all mine!
Run you through!
You picked the wrong fight! Flew away!
The wings won't save you from me. If
Rising
it's in the
Wyvern!
sky, it's mine. This is it.
You got fire!
I've got
run you
this.
through.
Let him march
Rising
me.
Wyvern! All yours!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Never imagined there were Zeugles out there that could pretend to be statues.
That's because Zeugles don't come from nature. Who knows what else is lurking out there?
Guess we have to be...
It's freezing in here. And after how hot it was outside, too.
It must be the cold air sweeping in from Cyslodia. It's the polar opposite of Calaglia, so I'd get used to it if I were you.
Is the little guy okay?
Oh, don't worry about Hootle. He's from Cyslodia. Probably just nerves is all. He's not really used to being around other people this much.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect from Cyslodia?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Come again?
Just like I said, you never know when Snake Eyes are watching you.
That's what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Their official title is the Bureau of Civil Observation. They've got cronies undercover everywhere, observing us at all times.
So? Renan surveillance was an everyday part of life in Calaglia.
Difference is, in Cyslodia, it's not just Renans. They've got Danans spying on each other, too. Or in other words, there's the Snake Eyes themselves, plus all their small-time informants. All it takes is someone squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes. Course, informers are rewarded handsomely for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open, waiting for the moment to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Hence the not trusting one another, huh? In that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Hard to say. Although, not being from Cyslodia will probably help, honestly.
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people. Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Alphen. That's why the world needs people like us. Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Blew away!
See ya!
Rising Wyvern!
Touch cannon!
Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern!
It's coming! Talent storm! Touch
Rising
cannon!
Wyvern! Mirage!
Run you through!
Rising Wyvern!
Talent storm! Touch cannon! I'm sure I can put this to use. Take you all on!
Rising Wyvern!
I'll run you through! That is coming! Don't go charging off like that!
Rising Wyvern!
That is coming! Talent storm! Touch cannon!
Mirage! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
That was almost too easy.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Slash! Burn! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Infernal Torrent!
Do it!
Touch cannon!
This one's mine!
Blew away!
Pathetic!
I have a bad feeling about this.
Rising Wyvern!
Talent storm! Touch cannon!
Mirage!
I'll run you
Blew
through!
away!
See ya! Talent
Rising Wyvern!
touch cannon!
Rising Wyvern!
How's this? See ya!
Rising Wyvern!
Talent storm!
Mirage! Slash!
Whoa! Take a look at that!
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Mirage!
Talent storm!
Rising Wyvern!
Cannon!
Mirage!
I'm out of
I'm on
ammo.
it.
Watch
Slash!
it.
This one's all mine! Swallow Blade! Slash!
How's this? See ya!
By the power of
Radiant
water.
Slash!
Cannon!
Slash!
How's this?
This one's
Mirage!
That is coming! Talent storm! Let me know if you're struggling.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it. I have a bad feeling about this.
Swallow blade! Raining slash! You picked the wrong fight!
How's this?
Blow away!
Talent sword!
Rising Wyvern!
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
You got fires!
I've got it. Let him march
Rising
me
Wyvern!
down.
All yours! Rising Wyvern!
Searing flame, reload!
Swallow blade!
Here I go.
I'll run you through! You're on!
Well then, let's keep moving.
And what have we got here?
Oh, I saw that in a book once. Those things are worth a lot.
You're a little bookworm, aren't you?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Rising Wyvern!
Searing
You're
flame!
on! Rising Wyvern!
This one's mine.
You're on! Rising Wyvern!
See ya!
You're on!
Talent sword!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
Gemini Aqua!
I'll run you through!
Soda!
Talent sword!
Slide it!
Mega
Do
Ray!
it! And kill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you want?
Another notch in the old belt.
Keep 'em coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it. This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Rising Wyvern!
Toss cannon!
Swallow blade! Blow away!
How's
Frost and Red! Searing flame! Reload!
sword!
Stardust! Not today!
Where are you going?
I'll run you through!
Here's a healing
Blow
art!
away!
First aid!
Rising Wyvern! You're on!
How's this?
Swallow
Here's a
blade!
healing art!
Talent
Rising
sword!
First aid!
Any injuries?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Here I go!
Blow away!
I'll run you through!
You're on!
See ya! Talent
Rising Wyvern!
Toss cannon! You're surrounded! Just stay calm! Damn it!
What's wrong?
Nothing! Focus on the fight! Talent sword! Toss cannon!
Searing flame! Reload!
Swallow blade! Infernal turret! Swallow blade!
Back into the fray!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I still got a ways to go. An opponent like this should be easy. Blow away!
See ya!
Rising Wyvern!
Toss cannon!
You're on!
Searing flame! Reload!
It's on!
Flame of fury! Burning!
Talent sword!
Not today!
Cannon!
Swallow blade!
First aid!
I owe you one.
How's this?
Slash!
Coming!
Slash!
Talent!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Guess I misread the landing.
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Damn. That weak, huh?
I won't forgive you!
I never miss!
Come and face me! Raining Storm! Touch cannon! Rising Wyvern! Damn it! What's wrong? Nothing. Focus on the fight! Raining Flash! Touch cannon! Mirage!
I'm only getting started!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Talon Storm! Rising Wyvern! Try harder!
Here I go! You're blind!
Try harder!
Here! Flame and Fury! Burning
Mirage!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Raining Slash! Swallow Blade!
By the power of
Slash!
Seven on all close!
Swallow Blade!
I'll cover!
This one's all mine!
Here I go! I'm
Raining
only
Slash!
getting started!
Burn!
By the flip the marksman handles it!
Storm! Raining
This is
Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Here, let me help!
Mirage! I'm on
First aid!
See ya! Talon
Searing
Storm!
Flame!
Blow away!
Reload!
Cannon! Try
I'm
this!
out.
Infernal Torrent!
Mega Ray!
Start up!
Seven on all
Talon Storm! Touch cannon!
close! Here, let me help!
I'll run you through!
Do it!
Raining Slash!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Raining Slash!
Searing Flame! Reload!
this?
Searing Flame! Reload!
Raining Slash! Touch
I'm all stopped up!
Oh, just pipe down!
Water!
Slash! See ya! Talon Storm! Touch cannon!
That move!
Here comes a big one! See ya!
By the power of...
Storm!
No! Can't
Here,
end
let me
here!
help.
Alvin!
First aid!
I'll bring you back from
Talon
Death's Abyss!
Storm! Touch cannon!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
I'll run you through! See the target
Resuscitation!
Sion! Touch cannon!
Primed and ready!
I'll cleave right through him!
You can leave that to me.
That's so
can't
fast!
kill you
I'm not over
forever.
the hill just yet! Ready to fly! Cannon!
Back into the fray!
I'm on it!
By the power of
Swallow blade! Talon! Touch
I'm almost impressed!
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Try harder!
You're
Talon
Searing
Storm!
Flame!
Touch cannon!
I'm out of ammo!
Burn!
I'm all stopped up!
Run you Swallow blade!
By the power...
Swallow blade! I'm on
Here's a
it!
healing
Start
arm!
us!
First
That
aid!
Talon Storm! Touch
There!
cannon!
Got you! Mega Ray!
I'll run you through! Wyvern! That is
Ready to
coming!
go!
Talon Storm! Touch
Searing
cannon!
Flame! Reload!
Blew away! I'll run you
Power of
through!
water!
See ya! Swallow blade!
Seven on all close! Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting. That equipment should come in handy.
Not much further now. The exit will take us straight into Cyslodia.
You're brooding again. What's eating at you?
We defeated Balsif and liberated Calaglia from the Renans. Now, we're on our way to rescue our fellow Danans in Cyslodia. I'm committed to helping our people. You know that. But then, what happens after that? What's our endgame here?
Good question. The Danans vastly outnumber the Renans, yet we rarely take up arms because we know that when it comes to firepower, we don't stand a chance. Even if you succeeded in overthrowing the Lords and freeing Dana, then what? Lenegis would still hover over us, the Renan motherland behind it. If they so desired, the Renans could potentially use their might to wipe us off the planet in a second, no matter how powerful that blazing sword of yours is.
So what you're saying is we don't stand a chance. So what the heck are we even doing?
There's no sense in discarding today's victory for tomorrow's loss. If fighting yields even a single day of freedom, it will all have been worth it in the end. Who knows? Maybe that's the day we make preparations for the battle that will free us for good. Speaking pragmatically, the fact the Renans don't exterminate us all in spite of their technical advantage has to mean one thing. They need us. It's up to us to put a dent in their armor before they cotton on to our plan. That way, we force them to the negotiating table.
You want to negotiate with the Renans?
It's galling, I know, but it's the only way to survive while securing our freedom at the same time.
That's... But even so, we can't just...
If you lot are done talking, there's a lord we came to overthrow.
What about you, Shionne? What do you plan on doing after we've given the Lords the boot?
All I know is, my reasons for fighting aren't the same as yours. I'm through answering these pointless questions.
So this is Cyslodia.
How far is it to the capital?
We've still got a ways to go. Also, the Zeugles here are different than those in Calaglia, so be careful.
Got it. Sounds like we should make sure we stick close together as we keep moving.
Agreed. Hey, Shionne!
It'll be hard for me to use my rifle in a pinch if we're all bunched together. I'll follow behind the rest of you.
Right. Makes sense.
What's up with her? She seems even more upfront than back in Calaglia.
In case you forgot, we're in enemy territory now. If you don't get serious and focus on the task at hand, you'll be inviting trouble.
Don't take it personally. I think that's just the way she is. Plus, you have to remember, with those thorns of hers, she's probably not used to anybody being all that friendly to her. The fact that you can't feel pain means you probably end up getting closer to her than she's used to.
You really think so?
We're talking about someone who came down to Dana all by herself. But you don't see her homesick for Lenegis at all, do you?
No.
That alone speaks volumes about how difficult her whole situation must be.
Yeah.
It's your job as her partner to understand that, and give her the support she needs. You two are going to be stuck together for a while, so the sooner you make nice, the better.
Make nice?
Yep. Now come on.
I get that they're not exactly on the best of terms, but... Is everything going to be okay with these people?
What's this thing?
Rinwell, don't go too far ahead. You never know where Zeugles might be lurking.
Oh, we'll be fine. We've been able to handle them up until now.
Still, better that you hang back a bit.
No way! I'm the one who asked you to come here in the first place, remember?
Yeah, but if we lose you, we won't know where to go. Besides, it's old guys like me who should be sticking their necks out first.
But...
We need you in order to get in contact with the Resistance in Cyslodia. So stick close until we find them, okay?
Okay. Thanks.
Now you've got me wondering. How'd you make it to Calaglia in the first place? I find it hard to imagine you didn't run into Zeugles along the way.
Are you good at hiding or something?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just really good at staying out of sight.
Wow. Still, you had to have been pretty lucky to have made it the whole way unscathed.
Lucky indeed. It's crazy to feel just how much the temperature has changed from crossing over a single peak.
Is it really that big of a difference?
Definitely. Calaglia was hot.
I can only tell from appearance, so... Achoo!
You might not be able to feel it, but it sure looks like your body responds to it just the same.
Seems like it. So if I sneeze, I guess that it's a sign that it's getting chilly.
They say that sneezing is often the first sign you're coming down with the cold, too. That's all the more reason you need to be careful with...
Ha-choo!
Was that also a sneeze?
I just bit my tongue, that's all.
No. It sounded a lot different from mine. But I could swear it was still...
It wasn't a sneeze, okay? Ha-choo!
Guess we both need to be careful out here in the cold.
Is it hard leaving Calaglia behind?
No. Actually, it's kind of a relief to be away from there.
Really? What makes you say that?
Because it was getting to the point where every man, woman, and child would come up and talk to me like they knew me. I could barely find a moment to breathe, let alone relax.
Well, what you did was kind of a big deal, you know. You overthrew a Renan lord and burst open the gates of fire.
Yeah, but that was only because I had the blazing sword with me. We wouldn't have made it to Balseph without you and the Crimson Crows, Zephyr.
Maybe so. But you're still the one who took him out in the end. It's only natural for people to look up to those who protect them. You're a hero to those people.
I never asked to be one. I never asked to take the place of a lord in people's minds. I don't want it.
You're a strange one, Alphen. That's for sure. If that's how you really feel, then hold on to that. Listen to those thoughts when you feel lost and don't know what to do. If you can do that, you won't lose sight of who you are, or what the right path to take is.
The right path to take, huh?
I want to feel your hair right now.